barranco's supposed to be in there somewhere, but it's still so thick with mist we can't see it. And then you just turn in a different direction and everything's clear again. And we're here at the garage just waiting for someone to turn up, so we can get the car back, and then we have an hour or so until the inspection time. So it's picked up from the garage. They say it's all ready to go. Max and I are going to go for a wander, and Darren's all ready to take it in for its inspection. Yep.
Yeah.
Max will just leave a little message here, little wee. But good luck, little scabby car. While Darren's in having the car MOT'd, Max and I are just wandering around. This is in the industrial zone, but some of the buildings are really quite stunning in an old way, quite Art Deco. Yeah, so if we look through the gate and over the way, that one over there, it's very similar. I was just coming to film this building and Max has set all of the guard dogs off. You quite often see this out in Portugal. In the middle of nowhere, there'll be these so impressive gates just leading to nothing.
That was a little bit stressful, taking it through its IPO or its MOT or its inspection. Yeah, so we got it through and it passed. We've now got the full document, which is the part that was missing, this whole page, and we've got this little sticker here now. Well, it's not a sticker, just a little piece of paper which we can now put in the window of the little car, which is just here. Yes, we've now got like a 15 months inspection on the car, which is obviously really, really good news. It was a little bit nerve-wracking, but we got it through, and quite an experience as well to actually go through that process. Took about 15 minutes for the actual inspection, just going through. Just I had to drive parts of it, and then the gentleman drove parts of it as well. But yeah, really, really pleased. I suppose especially the nerve-wracking part was because you don't see cars this old in the UK. We're really not used to them, you know, and unless it's in a collector's car or something like that. But I suppose that's why people look after their cars here. I suppose that's why they keep their value as well, because they're looked after and maintained. And the weather as well. The weather helps to stop them from rusting as well. So yeah, really pleased. So, canny little car.
Yeah, there were 3 lanes of traffic going through the inspection depot, weren't there? It was like a constant
It was busy
movement.
For a Saturday morning as well. I thought it was busy when I booked the car in. I think that was on Tuesday or Thursday I booked the car in. But that was busy enough. But today on a Saturday morning, yeah, it was a queue, constant.
Equally as busy, and everything from sort of motorcycles through to there was a big, what looked like a big tipper truck or something like that. Yeah, with the big metal back body. It was huge, wasn't it?
Yeah, just driving through the middle lane.
Yeah.
So there was like a car here, a big tipper truck here, and then this little car next to it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But they take it all. It's about 35, just under 35 euros for the test, as well, which is okay. That's similar to the UK, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Let's have a look at your little document. So the green document is the bit that we need. Yep.
Yeah, this whole piece is the piece that we needed.
Yeah, and that little tear out bit goes in the window pocket, and then the next inspection must be done before the 14th of April 2024.
Perfect. Really good.
So now that it's lunchtime, I think it's time for some breakfast.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. There we go.
Lovely.
That's it.
Good morning everyone. Sorry I'm squinting, but the sun is very bright this morning, which is what we love. Got all our solar panels out. Last time we saw you on Thursday for the PiPsCast, we were just ready to go off for lunch and meet up with Debbie and Steve from Portugal Dreams, and we had a really nice lunch and very impromptu. Is that the word I'm looking for? Very nicely. We actually met up with our neighbours as well, who live here in the village. So hi to Peter and Lainey. We all, 6 of us, ended up having some lunch together, which was lovely, and had a nice couple of hours just chatting and sort of getting to know each other a little bit. What also happened in the last few days, timescales get a bit timey-wimey, we have had some lovely gifts given to us, and these are things that are going to make quite a difference to us. So first of all, I would like to say thank you to Elizabeth. She saw that I had a big hole in my welly. You know, I've only had those for 5 years. They cost £4.99 from Aldi. Oh God, things just don't last these days. But she saw I had a big hole in my welly. I really need some decent footwear for the land. So she sent me a little gift, and I was able to get myself a brand new pair of wellies. So I got those this week. They're going to make a huge difference. As you can see, they're already dirty because I've already worn them several times. So thank you very much, Elizabeth. That was very thoughtful of you. Thank you. Slightly differently, we had a visit from one of our subscribers. Eddie has been messaging us for quite some time. He is looking for land here in Portugal, and he messaged us a while back to say, I'm going to be in the area and I've got something for you. If there's any chance, you know, that our time and schedules marry up, then can we meet up? So we said, yeah, okay, let us know. But obviously when you're out here looking for land and you're chasing around trying to meet up with people and with the realtors and everything, it was about 6-7 o'clock one evening that he actually managed to get here. So he just came to the house, and we had a coffee, and he was telling us about his experience looking for land and where he'd been, and he bought us a little travel kettle, and it's a 600 watt one, and we've tested it, and it doesn't take long at all to boil. We must have been less than 2 minutes. We'd heard reports that they were a little bit slow, so we just put 1 mug of water in and then plugged it into the solar generator thing, and I was just sweeping away, getting tired, you know, on with my jobs, and all of a sudden it was just boiled already. So I think when we have lots of solar, that's going to be a real saver on the gas for us, which will be brilliant. So thank you very much, Eddie, and it was lovely to meet you. I hope that you're back home safely now, and I hope you've got a real clear picture of what it is that you're looking for, and I hope you're successful very soon, because I think this lifestyle and this climate will really benefit you. So Darren and I have really got our fingers crossed for you. Then finally, our lovely neighbours that we met up with and had lunch with, Debbie and Steve, Peter and Lainey, they are our lifesavers since we've been here in the village. They have welcomed us with open arms and open hearts, and they've fed us and they've kept us warm, and now they've given us this. This was in one of their, sorry, the sun is making me squint so badly. Right, that's better. In one of their outhouses they have this. Darren's going to come in and help me because it's quite heavy. It's like a log burner. It's been made out of a pressurised gas canister.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and then it's been like retrofit. So it has, can we turn it around a little bit so they can see? So it's got a chimney, and then it'll need an extension and a proper chimney. It's got the little thing for picking up the hot lid, get it around the right way, and then inside you put your logs in, and it has a proper grate so that there's an air gap underneath. It's got this for a flue to draw in air, and then it's got a little hatch at the bottom so you can clean all of the ashes and everything out. And then it's had little legs and a top welded on. I think from the heat you could probably even put like a kettle or a pan on there to warm something up or boil some water. So we're going to give this a clean and give it a go, make sure it's still usable, and have a decide on where we're going to make use of it, aren't we?
Yeah, definitely.
So thank you very much, Peter and Lainey, coming to our aid yet again. Do you want to lift that one down because it's lovely?
Yep.
Thank you. We've had to come in because of the brightness of the sun. We couldn't actually see. So
Not complaining.
no, not at all. It's barely 11 o'clock and all the solars are full. But and right on cue they start whirring up. Yeah, the end of this week has been really busy. You may know that our little grey car passed its MOT equivalent, so it's IPO at the IMT. Love all their abbreviations. And we just have one little job that we need to do, but it passed. I think at some point in the past the battery has been replaced and they've not secured it properly. So although it's not likely to fall out, it did have a little jiggle on it. So the gentleman said we just need to put some kind of strapping around it, which we'll do in the next day or two. But you did really well organising both the garage, the test, and then actually going through the test with the car. Bit of an ordeal for Darren as well as the car itself. And it was very rigorous, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Yeah, shaking it and everything around underneath to make sure that everything was doing what it meant to do. So, yeah, so that's a good thumbs up. We have a 15-month test because we explained that we needed the green certificate, the full green certificate that you have to have with you when you drive the car, as well as the little square that comes out and goes on your windscreen. So that is now all organised, all sorted. So, and thank you very much to everybody who mentioned the things like your triangle for when you know, if you have a breakdown, you need a warning triangle to go on the road, and you need your high-vis jackets, which we knew about and we did already have in place. We were talking about paperwork, so thank you very much for those comments. It's been sort of a busy old time, and today continues to be so. We're off this afternoon to meet up with some people who've been messaging us for quite some time. They have lived here in Portugal for a couple of years and they have a small farm. So we're off to meet up with them because they have dug ponds the same as we have. and I think they have sort of some similar issues to that we are having, and we may be able to learn from what they have done. So in the sunshine, we're hoping that that's going to be a lovely afternoon. We're going to ask them if we can do a bit of filming around, but if not, and we respect that, then I'll draw this video to a close and say thank you very much for watching. Thank you to Elizabeth and to Eduardo for the gifts that you gave us, very much appreciated, and to Peter and Lainey, you're just always there for us, so thank you very much. Everybody else, take care, and we will see you next time.
Yeah. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.
Bye bye.